Once again, welcome to all. This is Indra Chauhan, and today we are going to learn about the material calculation for M20 grades of concrete. And based on the material calculation, we need to analysis for the rate for calculating the cost for particular M20 grade per cubic meter. Okay, so firstly for that we have to know the ratio for M20 grade concrete. So ratio for M20 grade concrete will be. So what is the ratio for M20 grade concrete? 1 is to 1.5 is to 3. That is means which indicates the proportion of cement, sand and aggregate respectively. As per the ratio, 1 part of cement is mixed with 1.5 parts of sand and 3 parts of aggregate. These elements are carefully mixed to create a cohesive mixture that hardens over time. Okay, so for that we have to know this is the cement, this is sand and this is aggregate, right? So for that calculation we need to require the quantity. Suppose quantity for the concrete will be per square meter, we should have to calculate. Suppose length is 1 meter, width is 1 meter and depth will be 0.3 meter, right? So what is the volume for that? Means how much quantity required for that particular area. So for that we should require the quantity, that is you need to apply the formula in Excel, product, right? Just equal to product and double click on that and select the range, right? And press enter. So 0.3 cubic meter concrete required for 1 square meter area, right? This is the dry volume. But whenever you are going to calculate the material for any types of activities, it may be mortar, it may be concrete. Okay, for that you need to know the weight volume for particular activity. So if you are calculating the quantities for concrete, then dry volume multiply by weight volume. So what is the weight volume? Weight volume always for concrete will be 54%, right? So I just calculate the weight volume, this multiply by 1.54, that is 54% of particular volume. So I have to calculate material for weight volume, that is 0.462 cubic meter. So first one is quantity for cement, right? Cement. So then for the calculation of cement, you know the formula, equal to weight volume divided by sum of ratio and multiply by ratio for cement, right? Ratio for cement. So how we take this in number? Plus what is my weight volume? This one 0.462, right? Multiply by ratio for cement is 1, right? And sum of ratio means divided by, this is 1 plus 1.5 plus 3, right? 1 plus 1.5 plus 3 and close the bracket and press enter. So for 0.3 cubic meter of dry volume I need 0.084 quantity of cement. But what is the method to calculate the cement? So I require that quantity in bags, because cement comes in bags. Okay, so weight for cement is 50 kg. So for that conversion of that cubic meter to bag, you need to know the density of particular material. right? So density for cement is density for cement is 1440 kg per cubic meter, right? Kg per cubic meter. So based on this I will get the weight of particular cement, right? This multiply by 1440. So for zero point 0.3 cubic meter I required 120.96 kg cement, but previously I have told you that I need that cement quantity in bags, right? So just divide that kg divided by 50. So I require 2.4192 bag for zero point 0.3 cubic meter of concrete, right? So now second step is, what is that? So quantity for sand, right? So I just copy that one and I will press paste. So quantity for sand, right? So here just I will do sum for that ratio. Double click on sum and select the range and press enter, right? So what is my volume? So if I say plus 0.462 is my volume, right? Weight volume, multiply by ratio for sand. So what is the ratio for sand? 1.5, right? And divided by 5.5, that is sum of ratio, and just press enter. 0.126 cubic meter sand I required, right? And I will delete below two terminologies because the modes of measurement for the sand is in cubic meter and brass and CFT, right? And so I will just calculate this in CFT, right? So 1 cubic meter is equal to how much CFT? That is 3.28 raised to 3. Okay, so just I will convert in CFT because I have rate in CFT. And third one is aggregate, right? So I just copy this all, Control C and Control V. I replace sand by aggregate, right? And I will just change from here from cement to aggregate. In above formula also I need to change that formulas aggregate, right? So here is also same procedure for calculate the aggregate plus my weight volume, right? Weight volume multiply by ratio for what? Ratio for aggregate and multiply by divided by ratio of sum of ratio, that is my 5.5. So I will get cubic meter in 8.89, right? So now I will calculate the rate for particular things. So here I will just prepare the format for particular material, and this is my amount. So if you say and if you check, the rate for cement is excluding GST is 310 rupees, right? Excluding GST. And just I will apply this formula, my rate multiply by bags of cement, right? So for zero point 0.3 cubic meter I required 749 rupees, that is 750 rupees for 2.4 bags. Same I will just copy these two things here in CFT. So I know the rate for sand, that is for CFT is 36 rupees, because 3600 per brass I will get sand, that is crushed sand. Not I am thinking not I am considering here the river sand or artificial sand. I will go for crushed sand. Okay, So 160 rupees required for calculation of uh, rate for particular sand, and same rate will be valid for aggregate. It may be plus or minus 1 or 2 rupees. So I will take it is 31 rupees. Okay, right? So I have required, so total amount for 0.3 cubic meter of M20 grade concrete is, that is this much of amount required for 0.3 cubic meter concrete. Okay, so in that we need to add 2-3 things, that is labor charges. In Pune region, I know per cubic meter rate is 1200, right? Another one is I need to apply electricity charges, right? Then I need profit, uh, overheads, and then I need profit. Okay, right? So how much concrete is here? zero point 0.3, right? 0.3 multiplied by this 1200 rupees per cubic meter. Okay, press enter. Then electricity charges is 1%, right? So 1% of what? So you should apply 1% for total amount of material only, right? 1% multiply by this is my total amount of material, and overheads is 5%, right? So overheads may be vary 5% or 3% or 2%, whatever, it depends on clients and you. So I will take 5%, right? So I will just apply 5% also on material, right? Material amount, enter. So what is my total cost? So I will just apply alt plus formula here, and I will do sum for material, labor charges, electricity and overheads, right? 1616 rupees required for calculation of for amount for the 0.3 cubic meter of concrete. Okay, then what will be the contractor profit? It is 15% or 10%, depends on you. Okay, this multiply by this one, and I will, so I got total amount that will be plus sum of these two things, right? Press enter. So this, so 1859 rupees required for the 0.3 cubic meter concrete. But someone asks, or client asks you, what is the rate per square meter, per square feet or per cubic meter? Just I will calculate this rate per cubic meter. So my rate, my quantity is 0.3, so required 6197 rupees required per cubic meter. Then another thing is for 1 square meter area, so I just need to calculate rate per square meter, right? For 0.3 thickness, right? So you just take inputs here plus this divided by 1 square meter, right? So 1859 rupees required for per square meter of 0.3 cubic meter thick concrete, right? So I just need to then someone asks what is the rate per square feet, so this divided by 10.764 and you will get RS per SFT. So this is for M20 grade of concrete. Thank you.